Hi everyone, today's video is going to be my June completed pages. First up we have Lady Spring, and this has 6 different artists in it, and I did, I believe this is, so at the beginning of each section it gives you the artist. So Kriza Nowak, and I just showed you in the previous video this one, Slavic Vit Beauties, and I plan to get this one as soon as I can, but that was the first page that I did in the book, and it was done with Prismacolor, and then I did acrylic glitter paste. I don't know if the camera will pick it up on her flower and around her head, the little dots, and then a little bit at her eye, her lips, her fingernails, and then the other flower down there. But I was really pleased with how it turned out. Next we have Fairy and Fantasy, Grayscale Coloring Book by Christina Karen. And I did this one with Prismacolors, and it's awful. Yeah, it's just awful. I don't know. His skin just did not want to come out for me. And then his pants looked the same color as his skin. It just was a dreadful nightmare. And the wings, I just feel like I was tearing the paper up with the layers that I was placing on there. But it's there. I never really throw out a picture. I never stop one. I usually always complete what I'm working on. I'm just one of those people that have to finish what I started, or else it will bug me, even if it turns out atrocious. Rather it be done than incomplete. I'm not a quitter. So, and then this one was done with Prismacolors as well. This was R.J. Hampson's Steampunk House. I think a lot of my problem with this one is the paper with the prisms. I don't necessarily think they go well together, so I want to maybe try Black Widow's Hard Art Pencil in this, an oil base. And then we have Vintage Fairies Coloring Book. I mentioned in my haul video for this, I did not care for it. I like the idea that it had this, you know, lead by example, but that I wanted the same thing over here, and I just feel like, you know, I'm not a drawer, so like all this behind here, where is it, you know? So that's kind of where I kind of lost my way with it, you know, the shadows and stuff, and so I just colored it to the best of my ability. That's what it came out as. So not another one I'm not 100% pleased with, but I did it. Floral Fungi, The Coloring Hive, illustrated by that person. So I made this goal that I was going to color in all of my new books, at least one page, because what's the point of acquiring all these books if we don't color in them? Because that's what I started to do, acquire and not color in all of them. So I'm happy with, it's done with Prismacolors. I'm happy with the outcome. What it took to get there, I struggled every bit of the way. Again, I think it's a paper, and I didn't even bother with the background on this one. I just was like, it's colored. I think trying with an oil-based pencil might be better. I feel like the prisms want to eat the paper up with layers, or if I'm blending, it wants to eat it up. So, but it does have this cool little section over here where you can note what pencils you used on it, or anything else you want to reference about it. Creative Haven Rose Windows. And I completed this mandala. It's the first time having a grayscale mandala book. In case you're wondering what they look like before coloring it, it's similar to this. And then it turns into that. Really pretty. And the grayscale actually helps you, especially when you're learning shading and stuff. You know, darker to lighter. I'm heavy-handed, so I have a hard time with that. I just want to get in there and, you know, get it on there. And most of these that I'm showing you were done at the beginning of June till about the 12th of June. And then I went through a move, and I moved to a whole nother town, an hour and a half away from where I have lived my pretty much entire life within a 30-mile radius. So big change for me and my boys, and good change, but a big change. So I wasn't coloring for about a 2-week span because of the move. Packing up myself and 3 boys was quite a feat in itself, but we got it done, and we got settled in, and I got set up so I could start coloring again. A coloring book, flowers and butterflies. This is by Veronica Chalinka. And this book, and I said in a previous haul, it shows you what this stuff should look like. There's this page, the back page shows as well. And I did this one. I'm a sucker for poppies, and I love the orange color. So these were done with Prismacolors and Luminance, and I believe the Luminance is the purple and everything else was Prismacolor. The Art of Nature coloring book, and there's no illustrator on this because they are scientific, vintage botanical and scientific prints. And I did the pineapple, and I try to do it as realistic as possible. I do a lot of research looking online for things like that to pick just the right colors. This is another one of the ladies on Lady Spring. Carolina Kupkowska, and this is On the Other Side of a Dream. I would love Ticket to Dream. Can't find the dang thing, but I would really love to have that book. I've only done one page in here so far, and it was done with Prisma and Luminance, and I love, absolutely, I'm gonna keep that in here. Love the paper. Love the weirdness of it. It just speaks to me. Yeah, I loved it. So I can't wait to color in it. I can't wait to get more of her books. Forest Girl coloring book. First page I did in there was this one. And I like to give you an example. The only thing is I'm just now learning with how to get my backgrounds better and learning different mediums to do backgrounds. So had I known more about inks and stuff like that, that's what I would have done with the background, but I ain't there yet. I ain't gonna ruin it. So that's why it is why it is that way. So, and the final one I got in this for the month of June, World of Flowers by Johanna Basford. And I did this 2-page spread, and this was done with the color along with Julia's passion for coloring, done with Prismacolors, and then black Posca pen. All this is gray colored and white Posca pen in there. And that was it for June. Not as many as I would have liked to have, but come back for July and we'll see what I did then. Take care. Bye.